Uh-huh.
Yar har.
Fiddly-dee, being a pirate is something with rhymes with fiddly-dee.
Yeah, that's why you
All right
don't
with-
sing the song.
Being a pirate is, I guess, decently okay.
You are a pirate.
Alright, we are streaming now.
Oh, I thought you said we weren't. Okay.
Well, we weren't before, now we're streaming. We
We
haven't really gotten started yet, so this will work.
Yeah.
Raptor is a new picture.
Alright,
I need to see
yeah,
this.
it's been a while since we played Group 3. The last time we were playing, we ended up in the tavern pretty much recruiting a group of Knoll pirates to man one of their airships.
The first one.
Because this won't end in tears.
No, not at all. No.
What's
Well, we just need to get the airship.
Well, it's like a regular ship, but it just flies. There's not a... Can't be that different, can it?
No, not at all.
That depends. Have you ever flown before?
A couple of you are really loud and a couple are really quiet.
Am I loud?
No, you're fine. You,
Help me.
Necro, and Anne's a little low, and Remy and Mike are high, and Yuri's a little high.
Oh,
How about this?
I
Is this
never
better?
would have guessed it. I
Can you
was...
hear me better now, guys?
Yeah, who would have guessed?
It's so weird that I'm high because my microphone is all the way down.
To go to advance.
Are you adjusting it in Skype or in your...
Move it away from your mouth.
It's well, I mean, it's okay like this.
A little bit closer, but like not. Face
okay.
it towards your mouth, but it doesn't have to be right next to your mouth. That sort of thing.
Well, it's kind of
Something.
like it's either near my mouth or it's away from it. I can't really.
All right. Well,
So we lost against the Timberwolves.
Okay.
Now we're leading against the
Is
Pistons.
this better?
World is
It's all right.
confusing.
Okay.
Well, I'll just turn it down lower then.
How's this volume?
yeah,
How
it's
about
good.
this? Is this better?
That's good?
Yeah.
Alright.
Am I good right now?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Am I good?
Am I good?
Yeah, it's
all
really
good.
good. Everybody's pretty much on even now.
Okay.
Evil.
Very good.
Freudian slip. Everybody's on evil now.
Yes.
Everybody's
That was
doing
the
that
whole
evil.
point of me changing the two things here. I wasn't feeling evil enough.
What did you say?
You'll see. Everyone will see.
Oh, it's gonna be a TPK from Yuri.
He's gonna flip the kill switch. We're all gonna be like, what?
The kill switch.
I don't know. I think I can hold him down.
You there. Come here.
Oh, I think I know.
You guys are in town. You pretty much recruited your guys here.
Yeah, we were just in the tavern. We recruited our guys, and there's this lizard folk assassin guy in the corner, kind of being assassin-y.
I'm gonna point towards the lizard folk and yell at him to come. You there, come over here.
Okay.
You look like
he
you
like
did-
looks up and just like points at him so he gets like to motion like me, like question mark.
Yes, yes. You look like you could use a drink.
So he like,
Sorrow, what are you doing?
he puts his glass down, and he's already has a drink, by the way. He puts his
Well,
glass
he's gonna get
down.
another one and like it.
He walks over and he sits down at the he sits down at the table and where Raktor is,
I'll walk over there.
and
This is gonna
he
take
says
years.
I've seen you guys coming through certain towns. You guys might want to be careful where you're going. There's a lot of people, you know, that wouldn't mind trying to bring you in.
We
Yes,
wouldn't mind beheading them.
we've heard of them. We've come across them.
Several times.
He says you don't have to worry about us. The Dark Brotherhood holds no contracts on you guys.
Ooh. History check. I would know about this. Do I get a circumstance bonus?
Sure.
By like 1 or 2 or... Yeah.
2 is usually the amount.
Alright, hold on. I need to quickly open my sheet here, and what's my history? My history is actually not that bad. Ooh, wrong bracket. Haha!
He says that a couple other things before I get into that. He says that the Dark Brotherhood's just know that the Dark Brotherhood's been watching you guys and sort of has been interested in your work. And
We do good work.
yeah, so they don't hold any contracts on you, and you know they have no worries about you. They just say, you know, they're doing something and your lines of work happen to cross, just let them do their job.
It's good to know.
But 26, and that was
That was me.
yeah,
History.
to ask for.
It was a history check to like knowledge of the Dark Brotherhood, who they were.
They're pretty much a guild of high-end assassins, more or less.
Do I know where they're based?
They're based all over the place. Every major city probably has its own cell of them.
Okay, so they have cells, but they don't have like a main guild hall, like anywhere in particular.
It doesn't exactly work that way, really.
They don't have a central office downtown New York.
Right.
Are you sure? I mean, you never know.
If they do have a central branch, it's always moving around. Like, it's never in the same place. For all you know, the central branch might be down the street in this city. But tomorrow it might be hanging out in a Thrykeen hive.
That would be kind of awkwardly interesting.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, like I could just imagine a bunch of lizard folk assassins in a Thrykeen
No, well,
hive with, like,
the Assassins Guild takes in people from just
okay,
about
so they're not all.
Imagine
No,
the
they're not all
very-
lizards.
They'd be inclined to be
Think of like the Assassins Guild from
They probably have no
Oblivion, more
choice,
or less.
though, considering.
Like there, you'll find just about every race and whatever in there.
Oh great, there's gonna be a freaking crazy ass like goblin assassin with a hatchet just coming after us.
To be fair, we're all
he's like you really probably don't have to worry about that. People don't tend to hire the Assassins Guild for bounties or anything like that. It's just that you guys have become rather high profile in the last couple of months.
It's good to know how we stand with some of the more.
And he says so he gets up and he starts walking to the door. He says it's good to meet you guys, and just know that you guys have a friend that might be watching your back every so often. Oh,
Right on.
He says, one other thing. Apparently the Mages Guild has been interested in some very specific artifacts. Maybe you might want to look into that one of these days. And with that, he takes off.
The Mages Guild, huh?
Yeah, in Syntheria.
Right.
Where is that?
You might have to end up
Artifact.
going back to Syntheria eventually, or wait till I move the orb to the Technicarium.
I don't trust those mages.
Oh god, what is that like?
Well, you got those potions of shape change and stuff like that, and this might be a good time to use them.
Yeah, that's
Right.
what I bought them for. But I also think before I go anywhere, is there any way I can get armor in here? Because
There's probably an armor shop of some kind.
yeah, because look at my AC is kind of low.
Who knows? Maybe Crazy Olaf has a shop in town.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a little low.
I was wondering about that. I've been
Yeah,
sitting here
plus
thinking.
12 AC, I don't get
I've been
that.
sitting here thinking, what's up with Raktor's defenses? Something seems.
I changed. I marked.
He
okay,
nerfed
this
his
I changed-
character.
Yeah, I nerfed him.
Wait, nerfed him how?
I
You did a
made him.
point buy?
I made him a normal point by character, basically.
Oh.
No more
It can still
15
con-
intellect on the barbarian. Sweet.
He's got an 8 intellect.
I think I.
What's his dexterity?
12.
Oh.
I suddenly have the highest health in the party. That's kind of strange.
That's not good.
I'm close.
Wait,
Barbarians
hold on.
are.
Wait, highest health in the party?
He's a
He's
fighter.
the same as me.
Deathtooth is
Oh, no, him-
crazy,
oh.
actually. Deathtooth is pretty powerful.
Well, I am the
what-
defender. I am supposed to have a lot of
I
health.
have
Yeah,
a-
you're
I have
a
a question.
tank.
I have a question. Why does the barbarian have the same amount of HP as I do?
I don't know. I didn't build him.
I built him, and
I didn't even tell him to do it. I
Please
just,
check your
you know,
math.
I told him that, yeah, he is a little powerful the way that you rolled him out. It just happened
Alright.
to go
Yeah,
that way.
please check your math. You're extremely low.
I am.
Yeah.
Okay,
think
I
so.
would like to
Charisma.
say,
Even the Thane Blood dudes should have more than that.
Yeah, I start as a 10-4 class. You're a 15-6.
And you guys are level 6 still, right?
yes.
Yeah, you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
more
I'm
than
not gonna
that.
get the
That's right. I just jumped you guys to level
No,
6.
dude, just tell me your constitution. I'll hammer it out right
I
quick.
sort of pushed
Constitution
that.
is
I
16.
pushed group 2 to
16?
level
Okay.
7 pretty fast last night, I think.
Oh, group 2's level 7 now?
Yep.
Alright, and after this...
Oh, yeah,
then
that's right. There you were off in Happy Land.
Yeah, I was off in Happy Purple Land.
We didn't fight
16.
any.
But I'm thinking you guys actually have a variety of choices as to what you can do right now.
Yeah, like right now, I was
Right
thinking,
now, you guys have a pretty mounting army. And
Well, I think the first thing we should do is get an airship
Oh, I
since
was
we don't
alive.
really have one.
yeah,
well, we're building one in Penny Mill.
yeah,
That's
you're
why
building one.
we're grabbing
It's done.
Oh.
I'm considering it done by now.
Alright, so my plan is we should just investigate Yarhard right now.
You
kind
could
of
always steal one from the Technicarium too, but
And
you
I
had gotten
remember
news of
that
that
last
place.
time we were playing, as you can see, the captain's place is tagged, so we might as well check out Death 2's house real quick.
Yeah, okay.
Because I kind of want to know what's in there, even though I probably shouldn't know.
I kind of want to steal
Well,
a second airship.
you're going to be telling me what's in there, because I don't know what's in there. It's your house.
And
I
Mark
think we
also
should go-
says I have to buy arrows, so...
I bet there's a hookah in there.
Oh
Yeah,
you need
I
to
just
get
wanted to throw that in every so often.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna go for
I'm not going to keep count of arrows, just buy them every so often. That's all I said. All I ask.
Well, actually, I'm gonna go and buy some specific arrows, if at all possible.
Okay. What do you want?
Lightning arrows +1.
What are the? They're like,
Magic.
no, what level?
Level 3.
Level 3. Yeah, you can find them.
Okay. Sweet. So I'm gonna be able to do a little bit more,
It's
more
amazing
damage
that
from
you do in an old town, but yes, you do find them. Like, damn, these gnolls got some technology.
I think we should go
Used
steal
for
the second
a whole world
airship.
difference.
Have a more mobile army than
Holy
try to get a more mobile army than a lot of the other forces
Well,
that are trying
if
to
you guys
take
want to
them
build
after
your
us.
airship, the fastest way to build your airship army up would be to steal them from the Technicarium, more or less.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Go
You
to the
use the
Technicarium.
old town. Use the old towns to you know. To
Yeah, we need the
recruit.
Knoll Towns for
You
for
recruit
pilots.
crews with them, and then you bring a crew up. You
well, I was gonna
infiltrate the
suggest we use
place, defeat whatever, because they just got a $50,000 grant to beef up their security up there. So
Yeah.
you're also going to
Sure,
be going
don't know.
against that.
Ooh,
See, that's how I wanted to build it.
Well, Borghese, being the whole anti-technology nut that he is, would love to see it torn down.
Excellent.
oh.
There must be. We need more forces in the air than.
I suddenly slap my hand down on the table and go, I got it!
The other option you have is to go after the sphere in one of the spheres in what the hell is it? Syntheria, because that's where they both are.
Well, either Syntheria or the Technicarium. He doesn't care as long as something is wrecked.
Mhm.
The Legion of Flying
I'm up for going to Syntheria, but if you want to go to the Technicarium, you can
Well,
always do that.
it'll be by if you go to the Technicarium now. Well, I'm trying to think. You can
I think the
also you could
Technicarium
also
might be
go
too tough
and
for
you
us.
know
Our best bet's
recruit.
actually to just raid trade ships, the trade airships,
or
with
something,
our
or something
new
like that.
airship and just kind of slowly steal new ships as we make them.
It depends on how long it takes you to get to the Technicarium, whether or not that stuff's going to get moved there or not.
Question.
Okay.
Right now, it's in Syntheria, so that's what he said. He said that they've been moving interesting items around through Syntheria.
The plans we got from that frog motherfucker. How old did we think they were?
Pretty old. I remember
old.
they were like ancient almost.
Whoops.
I think we should steal one of the airships, a newer airship, if at all possible, so that we can have what's his face and Penny Mill look it over real quick and see if they've made any upgrades in recent millennia, centuries. I don't know.
Because I know there were Greek manuscripts, but he didn't really say how old the Greek manuscripts actually were.
Yes, there's probably been changes to the design that improved it.
I wonder how our army is going along, our war-forged army.
Probably not very well yet.
Yes, they're being...
Bob, he's a bit distracted building an airship.
Oh,
You
okay.
have a lot. You're starting to build up a number of people to actually help him. He has help there with the shadow beings and stuff like that, and red bones and things like that to help him.
Yes, well, I think we should steal one of the newer airships and see what changes have been made and see what Thurbane can do with them.
So you
Yeah.
want to mount a raid on the Technicarium then?
Not
Yes.
this area? Oh.
Then I have a plan.
Let's go raid them before the stuff gets there from Syntheria.
Okay.
Let's
Well,
also
no-
go through and examine the captain's house, because there's nothing bad that's going to lurk in there. Except
Yar.
possibly a Gru.
Possibly an angry female knoll.
Possibly many of them. Must have a harem in there or something.
Alright, I slowly stand up and put my pirate's hat on and I go, okay, we're going to my house. And suddenly everyone looks at me and goes, what the fuck?
Wait,
Your house.
Figure out what your house is
Yeah,
going to be
that
like, because I imagine that his house is probably a wreck.
Well, it's definitely not going to be the tidiest of houses.
It's like all fucking full of spider webs and shit. I'll be right back.
Well, okay, let's see here. I remember that Red said that it was a 2-story house and that, let's see.
I'm actually going to go off and find character instead.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna go find some armor. that I can
yes.
wear.
I am so hard to find.
I have
fuck.
no money, so I'm not going to get anything.
I am broke as shit.
Do you think I
Yep.
need to get something?
You need armor.
Okay.
You need
Not
not
magic
to work
armor
for
at all. Equipped.
I do have armor. I have
What?
I have hide armor on.
And just normal hide armor?
Yeah.
No magic?
No magic.
Get some magic.
Get some
You
magic
need
armor.
it. You need it.
You may actually want to buy proficiency in chainmail. Your dexterity is so bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Because
12.
Okay. Alright,
What's your secondary?
so you
Han.
you guys are going up to his house, right? He's like, oh, we're gonna go by my place, it might be a little bit messy. I haven't been there for a couple of years.
It's okay.
So you guys go up there.
this is going to end badly.
You
It's a 3x3 area.
all the way outside the room, or all the way outside. He's like, as soon as Captain Deathtooth, he puts his key in the door and it unlocks, and as soon as he opens it, everything is completely clean. Like everything's put away. There's like no cobwebs anywhere or anything. Like everything's clean. It's cleaner than you left it. It's like way cleaner than you left it.
Somebody's been
I
here.
don't know how yet, but it's going to end in tears.
Oh, that's
Gear
right, I
count
need
4.
to. And I go, oh, home sweet home, and I start kind of stepping in, kind of oblivious.
You're like, wait a minute.
Percy, this is kind of
This is the cleanest house inhabited by hyenas I've ever seen.
Well, you kind of got to keep a good home,
It's hard to fit in here.
It's a.
I'm just
It's
gonna
like a college school.
stand outside the door and look in.
It's Deathtooth sized, but it's not exactly meant for a
It's
large
got like multiple
adventure.
stories and stuff in
It's not meant for a
upstairs where his
Minotaur.
room is. I'm putting stairs in right now.
Gnolls are bigger than minotaurs.
And
Taller,
bigger-
but they're not wider. Minotaurs are wider than them, I suspect.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh.
no sooner do you go in there. It's a good Knoll name for a female.
For a woman.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
wait, hold on.
Shaira.
Here, hold on, let me,
Where's it? What's the Dragon magazine that,
female,
Like 365, I think. or
Yeah,
some shit.
Female Knoll
like
name.
377?
Yeah,
generator.
377 sounds about right. And it's,
No, I don't think that's it, but we'll see.
Yes, there's actually a fucking
Nope.
No.
There's an actual entry in the magazine. I just don't know where it.
Female names. How about Nara? G-N-A-R-A.
G-N-A-R-A, got it.
Oh,
Anyway,
Race and build. What?
Sweet.
you guys are hanging out in his place. Let me sort of... I know it's awkward looking, but whatever.
It's awkward looking, but it's home.
Yes.
I'll just dismiss Tigatron for the moment.
Fucking
Alright,
party.
a female Knoll enters and sort of like sees Death Tooth, and she's like, you're home. It's like, basically runs in and she's like, I've kept your house for you.
Who are you?
Ah, Nara, it's good to see you again.
Yeah.
Don't look at Nara and ask, you kept us home. Looking around and say, so all you did was dust every so often.
She looks around and she sort of says, well, it was such a mess and I had nothing better to do.
You're the
So you just ran
cleanest
it-
knoll I've ever met.
You just raid random people's homes and clean them.
Not random people's homes.
Well, no, this
That's
is my
probably
life.
as far from random people. Not well.
I look at Death Tooth and go, how did you get married?
What?
So is Paco your son?
And then I
No,
had to try to
Paco's
look at
not my
Nara,
That would be horrible.
Paco's just a midget equivalent.
We're just like building backstory sentence by sentence. This is awesome.
What? I never told you guys I was married?
No, the topic never
I
came up.
forgot that.
And I'm going to look at Nara and go, my condolences.
That's why I love building backstory sentence by sentence, because you get the reaction of, what?
Oh, what?
Wow, this is a new development.
What
So-
a twist.
What a twist.
Death Tooth.
Yes.
Any other question? Any other,
Spawn.
Because I was while I'm out on the ocean raiding all the ships because I have to keep me family.
It's like the villain, like the sympathetic villain now.
Hey,
much.
that's
I
do you
did
have
this
any
to
kids?
support my family. Aw.
actually, I have a new question for you, Rob. Did your little Knoll have, or did you multiply?
Yeah, that's what I asked. I just said that.
No, he doesn't have any children.
I don't have any kids
That he
now.
knows of.
He has no spawns. That's
Yet.
probably for the best.
Well, you still have time. You live like 100 years, right?
I would think Death Tooth wants to wait till he retires from piracy before he
Yeah.
has children.
Yeah.
Generally,
He's somewhat more responsible than he looks.
yeah, pirates generally don't have kids until they retire, at least not on purpose.
Yeah.
Going to retire?
On accident.
He says, that's why I always pull out.
There's something to believe in.
Okay, that was
That was too much information there.
a little bit too much.
Balazar, if Death actually said Balazar would just start laughing. That's one way to keep it down.
But yes, I look to Nara and I go, is the pirate council in town?
The pirate council?
Yes.
I guess so, yeah.
Ah, perfect. I
would probably
take
be
off my
this
pirating
largest-
hat and I go,
That would
and I
probably be
put
the
it on.
largest building in the middle here.
Sure.
So, what did you need to talk to the pirate council about?
Well, I need to talk to them about the new developments. I am, after all, a very captainy captain.
Alright. Well, they're over here. At the
Alright,
center
well,
crossroads of town, you'll see them.
I put my pirate hat on Nara's head and I said, keep them out of trouble. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Alright. Especially the bug.
Especially
Hey.
the bug.
I'll have you know, Deathtooth, I've been good. This time.
Alright. Well,
We're such a motley crew, aren't we?
just imagine the awkward of realizing Percy has a wife and you're currently having tea with her.
Minotaur,
I have a 19 charisma. I don't
A
think there's
Minotaur
any
having
awkward for
tea.
me. Screw you guys.
what about me? I don't know. I'm confused.
I was just gonna look at that as like, if I was her, I'd be more worried about him.
I guess I'm kind of
A menacing Minotaur drinking like tea out of a little cup.
Yeah. Ooh, how dainty. With my pinky out,
You have a pinky?
Yeah, I got 4 fingers. 4 fingers. I'm counting my thumb.
Okay.
Okay, the
Move.
Fire Council. Let's go there and pay attention to that.
Yep. Okay,
Alright,
so you
well-
enter the Pirate Council, and there's a couple guys, milling about, talking to each other. More or less, there's 6 people in there, a couple lizard folk, mostly gnolls.
Alright, well, I step in and I go, I would like to invoke the council.
And they all like, huh?
Yes, get the poker deck out. We must have a meeting.
They get the poker deck out. They start dealing cards. I don't know.
Alright.
I need to go spiritually do things.
Spiritual
Bye.
things, alright.
It's gotta
What
be
kind
more
of
fun over here.
spiritual
I
things are
imagine
you
that
looking for?
Balazar is just talking with Nara, trying to get blackmail material on a Deathtooth there.
Roll bluff.
On my travels, I have discovered a being of what is most likely pure evil, known as the Shadow Dragon.
They
And-
kind of all like nod and yeah.
And I have kind of parallel parked my ship the wrong way, and let's not talk about that. Currently, I am in control of the town in the north known as Pennymill, and I am amassing an army to
Okay.
take over Cytheria.
One of the older guys raises an eyebrow and says, "You think you can take the Cytheria Naval Guard?"
Well, of course, because we won't be attacking from the sea.
Well, they have a pretty good land guard too. I mean, have
We're
you seen some
attacking
of the machines that they've been using lately?
We're not attacking from the land either. We're attacking from the air. We're building airships.
They have airships too. But how many airships? I mean, can you build? I mean, we need more people capacity. It's an intriguing idea, but
That's why we have to talk to Yarharhar.
they all kind of like groan and they say, fucking pansies. They're the so-called pacifist pirates.
Yep.
Yeah, they basically, everybody in Yarharhar basically, at one point or another, they've tried to, they wanted to be more neutral with anything.
They're
They
the
don't want to get
French.
involved with stuff. Yeah, they're the French. Well, I just lost my entire French audience. But all of probably like one person.
All like 5 unsubs now.
Yeah. But no, yeah. If we could get somebody to get an envoy over there to talk to them, that would be, who knows? They haven't, during this time of peace, they've wanted to stay on the side of neutrality. They think that they can make enough just to live on with their agriculture and their mercantile skills with the North. But we stick to our roots here, old-fashioned piracy. It's in our blood.
Right. We need to send. Then yes, we must send an envoy to Yarharhar. In the meantime, I request posters be put out. We need as many able-bodied pirates as possible. We need everyone that can crew a ship.
Wait. I just realized. Is Yarharhar a town of pacifist gnolls?
Yes.
Alright then. That's all I wanted to know.
Well, they're not so much pacifists as they're trying to remain neutral.
They're the Swiss.
Yeah, they're the Swiss.
But they're gnolls!
By the way, I want to ask
Swiss
Mark
had
something.
pirates.
Hey, Mark. I want to ask something.
Yeah.
I am currently right outside this room, listening to all this. Can I roll a perception check to see if I hear everything that's being said in there?
Sure.
I am going to start building this character up a little more.
Oh dear.
18?
You hear most of what's being said. You get the general gist that he's just like trying to talk up. You think that he's trying to talk him up to get more support, more or less, for your guys' cause.
Okay.
Like you don't get any like thing malicious that he's trying to do against anybody in the party. It doesn't seem like he's trying to do anything. But
oh no, that's not his intention.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
You get
entertaining
the
the thought
gist
of
of
having
what's going
Borg
on.
be a double agent.
Oh, okay. You get
yeah.
the gist of what's going on.
Oh.
Currently, I am traveling with a party of adventurers, and I'm not quite sure what our next plan is, but we do need to ready our fleets. And in the next month or two, we'll have a couple of ships.
You do have intelligence of where to acquire high technology ships, and you have your own ship for right now, more or less.
To mention that the
Well,
conversation
I have part
there
of
is
an
probably
evil
winding down. So I'm
campaign,
gonna go.
so...
I'm gonna go.
I'm sorry, what?
here.
Was that Anne?
I'm talking to people outside. I'm talking to people
sorry.
beside you.
Okay.
All right.
Scott, what was
in my
that?
case, I'm pretty much knowing, like, I can pretty much assume that the conversation there is winding down because they're kind of finalizing plans. So I'm gonna go over in this building.
Yeah.
I guess it's like a church or something, and I'll just do some invokery stuff.
A small temple, yeah.
All right, and I also say we also need to send an envoy to the Thrycrane.
Yeah, because that's something that you guys have to really do. Is the Thrycrane are going to be one of the hardest factions to get on your side because they want to remain as neutral as possible, but they are technically on the side of evil, I guess. Evil-ish.
Father.
But if you guys got the Thrycrane, you would have a giant pincer movement around Syntheria, more or less, and it would really even your odds up against the
Eberron.
Eberron and Syntheria.
Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tactically, I know this, yeah.
Mark?
Yeah.
While everybody else is basically doing what they're doing, can I get some armor?
Sure.
Okay,
What are you looking for?
It's level 7 armor, Shadowhound armor.
Showing up.
Okay, you're going to have to beat my D20 with your streetwise.
Oh no, it's evil.
Oh, you only have to beat a 4.
Okay, I only have I have a +3.
Well, roll. Okay, you're going to get a 4 anyway. You got it. You found it.
I got a 4. Alright.
You got a level 4.
Thank you, Mark.
All right, but yeah, my meeting is finished now.
All right. Very good.
I'm gonna get my hat back.
It's actually the nature of random curiosity.
So you come back and Nara's like, how did your meeting go?
It went very well.
Since he's not covered in bruises and blood, I'm pretty sure it went pretty well. Just an assumption.
Hey, you never know.
I'm gonna walk back
Sometimes
in. I'm
that's
gonna
a
have
good
the
evening.
my rod in my hand, basically. Like, I'm gonna basically pretend that I was actually in like prayer service.
Yeah,
doing
this
incorporate stuff.
This town, by the way, doesn't have churches so much as it has the smaller buildings are like shrines to different deities.
So, do they have a shrine to the demon Yenog, or how
They have shrines to just about everything in most towns somewhere, at least a shrine, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry about that interruption, guys.
It's okay.
Religious figured, you know, things have to be done. Contracts have to be sorted out.
I understand.
All right. So
that's
where's our
blood in these?
where's our next destination?
Well, we might as well get our airship and start heading towards the.
To Penny Mill. All right. Well, you guys finalize whatever equipment you need to buy. I need to spend time with my wife.
And I'm going to leave right after that moment.
Yeah.
Enjoy that mental image. Brought to you by
Alright,
Captain Death 2.
Brian's gonna Brian and we summon Tigatron and just collect Tigatron.
I have a little company in her same bubble of hers.
I'm just gonna wander around the town, I guess.
I'm going to go to the
I'm
docks.
gonna head to the entrance.
I'm going to go anywhere but the
I'm
castle.
setting up Penny Mill area with an airship now, so.
And I'm gonna be I don't know. I'll talk it up with this dude named Razorback. He seems like a.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
got a name. He's a cool dude.
He's my childhood friend or something like that.
Yes, I'm basically just. I don't know. Trying to find.
You just want to know more about that.
Yes, I assume. I assume at this point I know pretty much everything that these two people know by the time Death 2's done doing his deed.
I'm going to be talking to Lizard Folk 6 and see if I can go through and
See if you
aside
can
some
find
more.
someone to eat you, so you don't have to remember.
See if I can get somebody who can go through and help me forget the images. Yes.
Yeah. No, there's nobody gonna eat you here.
I wonder.
Dry cream meat is too stringy.
No, it's a lizard. That's what lizards do. They eat bugs.
They're
Few of them.
lizard folk.
Is there anybody who I could go through and charter a boat from?
You want to charter a boat?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, certainly. What do you need to charter it for? Is the question. You find a captain almost immediately out on the docks with a boat, with a ship, and he says, "Yeah, well, what are you looking to charter for?"
I need to go through and go back to my home hive.
Okay. So you want to head to basically to the other continent.
Yes, because this is going to end badly.
It's about 100 gold. He wants 150 gold to take you across. Times are tough.
I'm going to look
Thinking
at it
more
kind
ideas
of
by the second.
mildly stupefied by the 150 gold, then pull out a platinum piece, put it in his hand, and say, if you get me across safely, I'll give you another platinum.
You want to get? I thought you're going across too, right? Or
Anybody else is anybody else going to join?
I have a task. I'm
If
going
you,
to
I
take
guess
that.
I'll join you.
You hear about?
The minute.
He just randomly walks up and goes, "Yes."
Yes, I'll join you. I'll move.
How's that work?
Perhaps you might need some spiritual advice, man.
I only have 150 gold though.
I'm gonna be.
Well, if it's going to be more than one person, it'll be a little bit cheaper. So, like, it's 150 gold to do the whole ship, and then however many people you need to bring over. You guys are going to have to feed. He says you guys are going to have to feed yourself and take care of yourself. But for 150 gold, we'll take you over there.
Well, for a platinum piece, that should be more than enough for getting me, my friends, anybody else
Well,
I should.
platinum's 100 gold.
Oh, then I'll give him 2 platinum pieces.
All right, yeah, that's enough.
All hail Cacta.
I'm going through being a bit more generous with this because it's kind of
That's why I was
necessary.
going. You're giving him a platinum. Why are you undercutting
thought
the
it was-
price he said?
Because Cacta
I thought
didn't know.
before.
Well, I was thinking if you guys go to Penny Mill, you have an airship. You can take
Yeah.
it over there.
Yeah, that's why I'm also wondering why you want to charter a boat if we're going to have an airship in like 10 minutes.
To be less
Yeah.
conspicuous.
An airship's not.
Yeah.
But they're common.
They're starting to become more common.
Yeah, they won't think we're up to no good.
Unless you
They
paint like
won't
a black
think I'm
skull
up
on
to no
it.
good if I'm traveling across the sea.
Where are we going?
By the
after?
time they harbor port, they get to port, we'll be there too.
Awesome. I'll look forward to seeing you there then.
I don't like
All
the
right.
ocean.
Well, then fine. You guys can take your way, and then who's left with me? Oh, I get Marin.
Maybe I'll just go with the other guys.
Go right ahead. Cactus is going to go by herself.
I
If
guess you
anybody
guys
else
will
wishes to join.
meet her up there later, and I'll just have to run 2 seconds.
Are we going to go to the same destination now?
I'm
Yes.
pretty sure we are, yeah.
Eventually, but
You'll probably actually get there around the same time if you headed to, if she started out now, and you headed to Penny Mill now, you would probably get there right after her.
Right.
Okay.
So she would have a little
I'll
bit
go
of
with
time
her
to
then.
do whatever
And
personal
what's
things
the
she has to do.
destination anyway? Are we going to Yarhardi or the Hive?
I was thinking you guys
Yarhardi.
would head to the Hive and to pick Cacta back up whenever she's done whatever she's got to do.
yeah.
She...
Well, then we might as well because we have to get their support anyways.
Yes.
Does anyone want to go to Syntheria after we do what we're gonna
We
do?
are not ready for Syntheria yet.
But I got these potions.
You could go to Syntheria Incognito, is what I'm saying, to get a spear. That's one way to do it.
Well, put it this way: if you go to Syntheria now, I don't know if Borky's gonna drop the guys there or not.
Mm. Well, I mean,
If we go to Syntheria now, we risk losing the airship. We can go. We have the potions. We can go back
yeah, I have those.
and
Look
get
at,
through there.
I have a potion for people who want it that will turn you into a Ladrin for an hour, basically.
And I don't know. I think I remember saying I got a cloak that would cover my face.
Yeah, I remember that.
I want to buy some more potions, though.
We can go back to the Druid one and get more and prepare for a more infiltrate-y thing for Syntheria. But now we raid.
Alrighty then, matey.
Right on.
By the way,
I'll
your
stick with
crew's
Cacta. I wanna see if I can-
already made off for Penny Mill, so.
All right. Well, I finish my deed and gather Balasar and Mari for our trip up north.
Okay.
Your wife is a
So we're going to be splitting the party into 3.
3? What about you?
Yeah, Balasar and Mari, and then you and...
No, that two's coming with us. So
Okay.
it's Boracuse, the Minotaur, and
Oh, I'm going with you.
oh,
No, I thought you were going with Cacta.
I decided not to because I don't like the ocean.
Cacta and
Penny Mill to
Boracuse.
Yarhardi is
I would have
40 miles.
How many?
40.
From here to
I have my dire wolf.
Penny Mill
Oh.
to Yarhardi is 40 miles. It's a 2-day journey.
Oh, okay. Then we will get there like right after Cacta does.
Yep. She'll have like a day to do her thing.
We will be there first.
And you
Plan
get to
shenanigans.
have fun, I guess.
Because she has to go, let me see here, I'm setting up her journey here right now. She would head all the way up to near Eberron. So that's,
Well, as long as they ignore me, I should be fine.
If you get into a spot of
Past
trouble, I
Street
can help
Compound.
you.
Oh,
Oh wow.
yeah,
120 miles. So yeah, it's a good 4-day journey for you guys, for you.
For
Should sound good.
Actually,
Well,
before I
actually,
go off my journey, what I'm going to do...
depending on
Mark.
the winds. So yeah, you're going to get there. No, yeah, it'll be like a 3-day journey, 2-day journey, 3-day journey for you.
Okay,
That's
Mark,
amazing.
what I was going to do then is I'm just going to find like a random stone on the ground. It's like thick, kind of like a...
And it's going to take
Like
4 or
kinda
5 days for them to get there.
Okay. What I'm going to do then is I'm just going to kind of go to the shop, like find a decent like stone on the ground. Just like a really heavy stone,
Yeah.
but like not too big. Go to like one of the shops in here, get like a chisel and a
Alright.
pick, like
Yeah.
a pick and a hammer.
All right.
And then I'll go on them, but then on the trek home I'm gonna carve myself a holy symbol of Sylvanus.
All right.
Kind of a start to
Yeah. All
just
right.
have something to do in the trip.
Cool. That works.
So I'd like to deduct like 10 GP or something.
hell of a stone.
Or something. Whatever. Whatever you think sounds about right.
I just need something to do, sweetie. That's all.
Out of curiosity, is the journey going to be any quicker if I actually do have a riding horse with me? Is that going to make it quicker-ish?
I'm just gonna say, hold on, I'll do it right now, just to see what your favorite conditions are here. I'm gonna do a D100. Oh, an 8. It's gonna take you 3 days because of rough weather. Otherwise, it normally would have taken you 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to meet the party after.
But they're gonna take
Interesting
at
things.
least 3 days because it's gonna take them 2 days to get to Penny Mill, and then it's gonna take them at least a day to get ready and to cast off and make it there. So they might make it there around the same time you get there, honestly.
Blessed Sylvanus, protect us from the storm.
I rolled kind of low on a D100. That's the only reason.
Well, our group, Balsar, Mari, and I, we all have riding horses. It's still going to take 2 days?
Oh, okay.
And I have a dire wolf.
And
No,
you have
yeah, that's
our-
right. It'll only take you 1 day now to get back to Penny Mill.
Oh, right on. Then we should
Well-
actually get there before them.
Let's retcon it and say that Cacta told you guys to take a couple days off.
Cut in.
Yeah.
Yeah, because actually I would tell them to take a couple days off because I'm going to be visiting my hive and, well...
With that, I probably would have asked someone to go with Cacta.
Well, you want her to meet. You want them.
Yeah, I'm
this is
going
what
with her.
she said.
Yeah.
She wants you guys to meet her there with the airship
Yeah.
in 4 days or something like that.
Take your time. I'm going to be talking with my
4 or 5
mates.
days, yeah.
Oh, then that means we can
It's
raid
not
an
gonna end
airship
badly.
on the way.
You might have time to do that, yeah.
Might as well do a little
I'm going
plundering.
off of an assumption.
What about the orcs? What are they're still our friends, so,
We've already made a peace with the orcs.
yes, I know I have the staff of the leader. He gave it to me.
No, well, the orcs are allowing you safe passage and basically protecting you a little bit. They're not pirates or crew. They're not crew material for the airships.
Yeah,
The goals are closer.
that's why we need. That's why we also need Yar Har Har, because as big a wussies they are, they're pirates and they're able to pilot these things.
Just like they have like they're hyenas with an instinctual ability to pilot stuff.
The wizard did it. It makes sense. Shut up.
This is like Tailspin.
Yep. Hey, if it was a bear, he'd be able to fly a plane.
Alright, let's head on to Penny Mill.
Alright. In Penny Mill, you'll notice that there is now an airship.
All right, so should we cut paste there?
Hmm?
I am.
Cut pasting to Pennymal is in my ears, is in my eyes.
There's another Ragtorn here. Let me delete him.
Ah, red moans.
They're doing work in the lab for Thurbane. Yeah, he comes out. He's like, yep, it's pretty much as close to spec as possible. Except I noticed that there were certain things I could make some improvements on. Oops, I had it to initiative. My bad.
Whatever happened to Mr. Crow?
I don't know.
He was like with us for a little while, then he just disappeared. I just realized.
Yeah. He's like, I made a couple of enhancements to it for navigation purposes. It's using that new engine that we stole the plans for, the perpetual energy engine, so that it'll actually get there pretty quick. We don't have to worry about sailing it through the sky.
Very good.
So yeah, tacking to go north would be a lot. Won't be a problem anymore.
What kind of guns are on it?
Guns right now, it's got it's got your standard 20-pound cannon on it, 6 20-pound cannons.
Does it have a grappling hook?
Yes. You can
Good.
You can grapple onto other airships with it. And
Do
you
you
have,
think
you have
Greaves
6
made
cannons.
many-
You have 6 cannons, basically 3 on each side, and then you have a small 2-inch gun on the front.
Oh, very good.
It's a very
think-
small gun. It's not, it's just made for, opening
Killing.
shots. It's a long range. It's a long range, small caliber thing that's good for like, taking out individual people. And then the side ones are for actually taking the ship apart or disabling it. But yes,
Do you
it does have a grappling system that's capable of actually holding another ship either at sea or in the air.
Very good.
Wait, the grappling system can carry another ship.
It can't carry. No.
No,
It can
alright.
hold you bound to another ship. It can lock into.
Yeah,
a
it'll
ship
hold
and
you. It won't actually. It can't actually lift anything.
You could tow it through the water and drag it back, but you'd have to keep your airship at a. You couldn't be like a mile up in the air with it. You can
alright.
you can pull it through the water. It's sort of one of the things I'm going to do for the airship battle system that I'm working on. Like, you're not going to be getting any airship battles quite yet because I haven't developed the system yet. But once I do, we'll have it.
Do you think Greaves made many improvements on this design over the years?
He says, well, the design is pretty simplistic, actually. I don't know what kind of advancements he could make, except for like some of the ones that I've already sort of designed into it, like the magnetic system that allows us to figure out exactly where on Earth it is, and it's got gyros in it, like they did with the space shuttle and stuff like that, to be able to figure out where it is around the Earth. It uses gyros that tilt as you move around the Earth. And this has the same sort of thing to be able to sense where it is on the planet. But they have to be calibrated when you get to a landmark. So if you're just up in the air and you keep it around for too long, or in the same place for too many days, it'll drift off and it won't work as well. But it's a positioning system that for combat and stuff like that too. It allows the ship to be positioned in the air. It's actually, they're really large gyros in it that have weights that can actually turn the airship without using powers on rudders or anything like that. It actually uses gyroscopic force to turn the airship and twist it. So that it's more maneuverable in combat. Other than that, upgrades to these designs that were already involved in it, that's the only thing that I could think. Like, he says, upgrades is just the colloquial term, like, yeah, I can make your turning rate faster, or you'd be able to move around the sky faster with a certain upgrade.
Right on.
Alright.
Usually combat around airships and stuff is done with the airship as a central object of the battle, with everything flying around it.
Yeah.
But airship to airship's a little bit different.
I'm gonna look at him at Thurbane there. That is his name, right? Nothing to
Yes.
I'll tell him we're going to the whatever it's called. Technicarium. We're gonna steal another airship, we think.
Okay. If you can get more airships here, we can upgrade the systems in the airships that we build. The next airship that I build is going to at least take a month.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. We bring it here, you go over it, you improve the design, or we kill you.
He kind of laughs at that. He said, do you know how long I've been doing this? He's like, don't think for a moment that just because that, I'm helping you guys out doesn't mean I'm not doing it for my own reasons. He says, I haven't hung around on this planet as long as I've had for nothing.
That is true. I think he's kind of earned his.
Thurbane's like a 25th level fucking artificer, man. He would own every last one of you.
Yeah, I don't even think we'd be able to hit him.
Yeah.
We wouldn't. But I still say it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we couldn't even hit him. He's probably got like 35 AC.
Salazar just smiles and goes, yes, of course.
Oh, yes, shrugs her shoulders.
He says, anyway, I wouldn't be doing this for you guys if I didn't enjoy seeing the young ones, get started on their own path to greatness. And he walks back. With that, he sort of walks back to the lab, muttering to himself about the good old days, and starts like rewiring the turbine. There's 2 cactus now, or no,
that's just
thing, but
that's the
whatever.
older version.
Ghost cacti over there. Anyway.
Oh, wait, how's Cobalt doing? Is Cobalt all battle ready now?
Oh yeah.
Like, what upgrades did Thurbane plug into him? Can he, like,
Let's
shoot miniguns now?
Here. Shoot miniguns.
Like, does he have, like, miniguns all over him? Like, 10 miniguns?
He has plus 12 versus AC 2d8 plus 6 damage, and target is marked until the end of the Warforged soldier's next turn. And he also has Warforged tactics. I'm going to upgrade his AC to 22, his Fortitude to 20, Reflex to 17, Will to 16.
That's good.
Wait, saving throws plus 2 against ongoing damage. Strength 18. Let's bring that up to 19, so he's got a plus 7. His dexterity up to 16, giving him a plus 6. Or is that a plus 5?
Back when we first took over Penny Mill, we were finding there were mundane weapons lying about, right?
I think so.
I'm gonna go ransack one of the houses and take a dagger. Is that all right, Mark?
All right, you find a dagger.
All right
Easy
then.
enough. Yeah, you have a cobalt if you need it.
Very good.
Oh shit! What the fuck? Oh, shit.
Well, then we are starting the preparations for flight. Then.
All right. Yeah. So you guys basically you pack up all your food and stuff like that, and you have an extra crew. We're just
we
going
have
to
our
use these
flight
guys
route there.
in case you need them.
Yes, we will need an extra crew.
So everybody get your tokens onto the same thing, and I'll select everything and cut and paste it onto the Technicarium, because I have to set up quite a bit of stuff for that.
Take your time.
Mm-hmm.
Har ahoy the master.
Scott, I have a question for you.
Alright, you guys are going to have to, I'm going to enforce and center you guys here. You're out to sea right now. The Technicarium is to the north.
Oh shit, yes it is.
Because you're crossing one of the lakes in the protected lands. You can't go in from the inside. You just can't. These guys are not here.
Oh, so this is Technicarium. It's kind of funky looking.
Yep.
Do we see what would appear to be the hangar?
The hangar's like to the right when you go. If you zoom out and you can see the Technicarium, where you guys are, it's all the way over here, and there's a whole bunch of airships over there.
Do we see any guns or anything on the top?
You see a lot of actually like mechanized walking tanks, sort of like walking around. They're not too big. There's not too many. There's a couple of big ones and a bunch of little ones. but
think we should
they're sort of guarding. The big ones are guarding the entrance to the hangar, and there's
I
little
think
ones
we should
milling
take
about.
the airship to the side of the hangar and blow a hole in it.
Yeah, it's a shame we didn't have more gnolls with us. Like, if we had the ship completely full, we could just scramble them and take maybe like 2 or 3 more ships, but could probably
I'll let you guys think of your plan of attack here. I gotta work on some enemies.
Because I remember Mark said that realistically, it really only needs 1 to actually pilot the ship, but it'll take a lot more than that to actually get it moving.
Yeah. We're not going to really have any element of stealth, though. There's...
Yeah, like,
if we get within, I would say, 100 feet of any part of this place, they will know we're here.
Yeah, they're going to know we're here. What we need to do is we need to make a beeline for the hangar, and then if we're lucky, we might be able to get 2 ships, probably only 1.
Wait, Mark, is the hangar open top, or do they have to go out through the door?
I think Mark's BRB right now.
Yeah. Well, that will determine it, because if it's open top, we're kind of fucked. We're gonna have to fight and kill.
I can't. Raptor is just. I'm just itching. He's just itching for a fight.
Actually, if it has like a top to it, we'll be all I have to do is jump down or something like that.
You're gonna blow a hole in the top.
I don't think we can blow a hole large enough.
Yeah, we don't really
without
have
damaging the other airship, without damaging whatever airship we will be taking.
Yeah, because if we drop like a bomb, we take out the other ships too.
And I don't think we'll be able to get it through a hole in the side. We could. I don't think the guns are accurate enough to fire too much, but we could throw an initial volley or so at the.
Yeah, we'd be able to pepper them a little bit.
What if we
and
do
then
this?
drop down, and then strike them.
What about if we do this? A small group of us, like we land, a small group of us tries to infiltrate from one side, and then the ship draws the people's attention by volleying at them, and so that their attention is on us.
It's too risky. It'll hit us.
Yeah, we don't have really much armor on that ship, I'm pretty sure. And we don't really have a ship that can stand against direct fire quite yet.
Well, we don't really know what the defenses are right now, except for the...
Yeah, that's true.
machines.
Like, we don't even know if they're prepared for an attack from the air yet.
It is the airship base. I'm going to assume they're ready for a rogue airship. If not, they're kinda stupid.
No, well, I'm just going to allow you. I'm more or less going. It's automated defenses right now. I'm going to allow you to land before combat begins. So
They
because
have
I haven't
fucking
worked out air
automated
combat
turrets.
yet. No, they do not have automated turrets installed yet. This is a rather new construction. So
What worries me is that you said yes.
no, they don't. They have positions for them, but they don't have them installed yet. They just got the grant. They haven't spent it yet.
Well,
And that's sort of you guys anyway. So
yeah.
The airship hangar is closed top, isn't it? Or is it? How do they get the airships out? Can we tell from this distance?
it goes. There's this big giant door right here.
So it is a closed top.
Yeah.
All right, then.
So this area is big enough to get an airship in and out with. So
yes,
that's why it's sort of
land.
a protected system.
Let's land, but a few of us will go and commandeer the airship and leave. One of us will stay on our airship and keep an eye on the gnolls.
Well,
So,
wait, Red, hold on. Doesn't it take only one gnoll to, like, pilot the ship, but for, like, combat needs more? I mean, we can just leave one gnoll on our ship, drop everyone down. Hell, we can probably even make off with 2 ships if we're careful.
Yeah,
Just land
you
it
could
so it's-
technically. I mean, this is all up to what you guys think you can pull out.
okay,
Yeah.
There's actually, this is your defenses that you have to deal with right now. that I'm setting up that you can see. But there's other defenses around the island
What if
that'll
we
be
try
coming
directed
in.
fire on the big spider mechs?
Well, yeah, we can volley them. We
Yes,
can
you
have
can.
the ship volley
Your
them. Yeah.
your range on your front gun is longer than your side guns, but your side guns are bigger and do more damage. So your front gun, you can, like, as you're coming in, you can fire the front gun because it's the north, but you'd have to turn and broadside them basically to be able to use your big cannons up close. But your front gun, it's like it has a range of 50, and it's going to be like I guess it's going to be versus AC, of course, but well, projectile weapons, are they versus AC or reflex usually?
Usually the AC.
I have a question, Mark. Can we
Usually
target? Can we target individual like hard points on these things? Like if it has like I don't know.
No,
I don't
no, it's
think-
not going
I
to work
don't
that
think
way.
they
It's
have
just going to be standard D&D battle.
Okay.
Now, if this was like a frickin' Titan and it was a Colossal, then it would probably have high points, but
Hard
no.
points, yeah. No, it's just they're spider mechs. They got a couple of attacks that'll throw at you. As I'm just.
Let's
using
see
them
here.
like
How
that.
many of us are there? We got me, Cobalt, Mari. We can take him.
Yep.
Yeah, like if the five of us just drop down, I'm including Cobalt in this. If the five of us drop down, we shoot them with the front gun. We drop down. We grab the attention of the Spire mechs. Our four Norals will walk in, 2 for the top one, 2 for the bottom one. We can make off with 2 ships, and we can get the hell out of there before everyone notices us. Well, before the entire facility can get to us, at least.
Yeah, so that seems like a good idea.
That
We'll-
seems like
Well,
a good plan, Deathbot.
we clear out a couple of the ones that would keep us from opening the door, get them open, and have someone get in, and a couple people get in and get out while the rest of us distract.
Yeah. The Knolls can definitely get in there, and we can probably get 2 ships out.
Yeah.
Maybe 5.
No.
No, there's no way we can get 5.
No, we don't want to take too much or divide them too thinly.
But okay.
But we can get 2 ships, and that way we'll have 3 ships, and the other 2 can go back to Pennymill.
So fire the forward gun, I guess. Are we 50 squares away?
So, during an initial volley,
Yeah, we're going to be shooting the front gun as we come in.
All right.
And then
let me see
and then
here.
I'll
I guess
shift.
that the first spider guy there.
Yeah.
The big one?
50. I'll move you into where 50 is roughly. So I'll put you guys in range here and assume that you're going forward. You're going to be coming in about from there, I'll say, on
Yeah.
round 1. All right. So okay. So they prep the cannon, and you're firing at Spider Mech 1. This is going to be versus his AC, D20 plus 12. 30, you hit, and so its attack is it's pretty powerful actually, because it's used for inner ship.
Oh my God.
3d8 plus 6, I'll say 22 damage.
That's a good chunk.
It's like boom, fucking like shoots through it, and it shudders from the impact. So let's see here.
Oh,
Good
I see how
shot.
the battle fist works. Huh.
Let's add everything to initiative here.
Oh, sweet.
Yes, the
fancy.
airship. Yes, the airship gets initiative.
So I guess we all have to roll initiative, or do we have to wait till we land?
I'm gonna do the spider mechs all on a certain number. So I'm trying to simplify this a little bit.
Right on.
So we have this Knolls and everything like that in there. We might just whatever it came up randomly here, that might work. Like all you guys get to go, and then because you're sort of taking them by surprise, and then they get to go, and just keep that order. Let's see here. Let me rename some of these. Big Mac.
Be right back, guys.
Okay.
Oh, it seems 367. Scott is the Knoll magazine. That has no use here, but it's good info.
I'll just come up with the Knowles attacks on the fly. To just something that makes sense. But okay, so first things first. You get a movement with the airship. So what do you want to do? You want to? I'll move it, but just like sort of, you want to move in, right? So the airship goes 14 on a turn. And your cannon's range is 25, which you are now in range for.
Fire the broadsides.
So the drivers in the ship kick hard as the ship, like as you turn in, the ship sort of just skids on its side. And the cannons preloaded fire off. And this is actually a burst 5 in this area. Yeah, burst 5. Let's see here. If it centers here, you might be one. You might be able to get all these guys.
You go up, down, left, right.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting.
I'm just seeing if you can blow one of these guys up, the big guys up, before you get.
I'm back. I was just checking my answering machine. I'm just waiting for my work to say, why can't we ever get a hold of you? And I can just say, well, pay me more.
You missed the big spider mech, but you hit two of the little ones and completely blow them away.
Oh, that's good.
I guess nobody really can do anything yet here. Unless we have somebody that has a range. If somebody's got a range spell that can go 17.
No. Our two fastest our two characters who do have spells of that range are not here.
Alright, the big mech goes up and moves into position.
Oh god, it has a gun.
Yes, it does.
Wait a minute.
It indeed has a gun.
It's a cool looking thing.
Would
Lego.
I be able to dismiss the resummon Tigatron?
Huh?
I don't think you could summon him within 20, can you?
No, I don't think so.
As long as he's within 20.
That's... you might... Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, I
Does
guess you
it
could.
swim?
That is set 16 away. You could summon him in over there.
Okay, then I'll
On your
summon
turn,
him.
we'll get back. Hold on your turn, so... You summon Tigertron up more or less here.
Yeah, right beside the big guy.
Right there. Alright.
And then I'll use a voice of battle.
Alright.
So... those will probably
That
miss.
misses.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, on its turn, it moves here. Does it get an opportunity attack from Tigertron?
Yeah, that's one speaker's command. So, 15 to will.
It misses.
Okay.
Alright, it steadies its weapon onto the airship. Your airship's got like 500 HP, so you don't really have to worry about that too much. I gotta set up stats for it, but I'm just thinking of something right now. It fires like a small slug at it. 17, it misses.
Whoa.
Land.
The other big mech.
I was muted the whole time.
Oh wow.
Wonderful.
Not even here.
The other big mech moves, double
I
moves,
still said something to him. We
and
expected
stays
a
there.
reaction.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What do you say?
I was like, yeah, thank you. I was wondering where the white. I knew they were in a magazine that I had.
Noel is in magazine 367.
Yeah, no, I heard.
Spider Mech 2,
That's
double
answering
move.
Remy's question.
What?
And you guys can basically, like, jump off. Like, if you park the airship right here or move the airship into position here, you can jump off onto land from it.
Is the door open or is it closed?
It's closed right now, but once you defeat everything, you'll be able to try to hack the side and open it up more or less.
Oh shit. Okay.
Spider Mech 3, Spider Mech, Spider Mech,
That's whatever. Spider Mech.
Spider Mech 4. I just like saying Spider Mech. Spider Mech 5,
Just
I really like the image you got for them is awesome.
Spider Mech 6.
Is that a custom built thing?
Double move.
The
Alright.
made of Legos.
Yeah, it's like a Lego.
So you guys move in and basically park. Well, I'm saying you're parked right there, and you can like walk across the water here to get to on land.
Oh, it's not like a sheer drop or anything.
It's not a sheer drop. I'm just saying you can get there from here.
Okay.
All right then.
Cobalt moves in for the kill on Big Mech 1, and now he has a +12 versus AC. Finally.
Yay.
+12 is just a good number for level 6. 31 he hits.
Enemies typically, NPC enemies typically attack on the level +5, so you got 12 seems right.
2d8 + 6 damage. $15 damage to Big Mech 1.
Should we be rolling an initiative check?
I'm just going in whatever order we got here.
Sorry.
The Knoll
Alright.
Pirate Leader says, I don't know if you want me to go yet. Looks
Looks
like they're kind
have
of...
him be the ship.
Looks
Yeah,
like
we
it's kind of thick out there right now.
Yeah, we need the Knolls to hang back.
Either way, he moves, or what is that? Knoll Pirate Leader. He moves into position over here so he can get off to the wall quickly. Same with all the
Yeah,
other Knolls.
remember, Knolls, we need you. We need 4 of you to jump off right when the door opens, and we need you guys to each get a ship, like 2 of you per ship. We need 2 ships.
Right.
Not all of you.
Well, as long as they're on here, the enemy can't
We
get
have
to them
5
because they're
Knolls.
protected. If you're on the ship icon here, you're considered to be protected by the walls of the airship or whatever.
Oh, so
Well,
you're
yeah,
on
but-
the ship. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raktor.
Okay, I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna charge Big Mac. Big Mac. Just jump out and charge him.
All right. I'll allow that. That's fine.
Strike. 29 to AC.
29 hits.
You take 17 damage.
17. So it's 39. Mari.
Okay, dismiss, then resummon Tigatron right beside Raktor,
Alright.
and start using Spirit of Infusion on Raktor. So you get a +2 to attack against Big Mac.
Yes.
Awesome.
Make your basic attack.
Oh, right now? Okay.
Yeah. The effect.
21 doesn't hit.
23.
23 hits.
Okay, just a basic
Hits
attack.
right on the nose.
Yes.
18 damage.
19.
19.
Yeah, because you get +1. since
Okay,
my
19
attack.
damage.
And Tigatron disappears for the moment.
58. Nice. Tigertron shouldn't be on initiative.
All right.
Captain Percy Death-Tooth.
1 second.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I think it's time to think more about my backstory. 'Cause now I have a couple more ideas.
Me too.
Oh, by the way, when Captain Death-Tooth was at the pirate convention, his wife was sitting there telling you, well, I don't know how the whole Captain Death-Tooth thing started. He used to like to cosplay in bed and stuff like that, and the whole Captain Death-Tooth thing struck his fancy, and then somehow he became a pirate. What do you expect from some people?
That's oddly informative. Thank you.
That's disturbingly informative, actually.
I am a very diplomatic person and would care about that info.
No, but could you imagine that, like, somebody, like, they like doing that in bed or something like that? They have the pirate stuff thing going on, and they say, fuck it, I'm going to just be a pirate in real life, too.
Well,
Fuck it, time to make my fantasy a reality.
I'm sure politicians do it all the time.
Hey, yo.
Okay.
So, what are you doing now? Death-Tooth?
I'm so fucking sorry. Fucking work called me and I had to talk to them.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
I'm so
No,
fucking
I
sorry
know
about
you said
that.
something to me about getting a phone call, but I completely spaced for a second.
Yeah, no, just all of a sudden they called again, and I don't like having to work in the mornings, but fuck.
Mm.
Alright, I'm going to jump off here, and I'm going to hit Big Mac 1 with,
We're gonna move Paco there so he doesn't mess with the battlefield.
I know what I want to do. Flanking assault. Where oh yeah, there's Paco. And I hit.
Hmm? Oh yeah, you had.
Alright, that's going to be
That's Big Mac 1 or,
Big Mac 1.
Okay.
A whole 22 damage.
Nice.
woof.
And I think that...
20
Wait, no. I'm
22
also
damage.
I'm also going to pop a Rain of Steel. Any enemy that starts its turn adjacent to me takes 1 weapon damage.
Okay.
So
Anything
that's
else?
your turn.
Peony's up. She can range from there.
Right. What's her thing, like, +8? For her,
For her
stone
thing,
thing?
yeah, +8 now.
For her, 3 attack?
Yeah. Just do it +8 for a 3 attack.
Alright. And, that's all gonna be on Big Mac 1.
No.
Nothing, I'm pretty sure.
Balasar, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to use Shroud of Shadow. I believe that's what it's called. I gain partial concealment, and I get 5 temp HP.
Okay.
Alright, since I'm just gonna add +1 because I'm about to spend 4 of it. And I'm gonna walk over here to Spider Mech 4 and take a Big Mech. He gets an opportunity attack because I walked right by it.
Alright. It sort of just like, it like swings at you with its 4 legs. Versus
What is
your
that?
AC 22.
20, I have partial concealment. It misses.
Huh?
It
Okay.
misses because I have partial concealment, -2.
Gotcha.
And, yes, I have combat advantage against this thing. And,
Excuse me. Anyway.
I'm gonna take some damage. I'm gonna use, Dread Smite on it. And it's going to take, 6 cold necrotic right now.
Oh, it's dead. The Spider Mech 4 is dead. It's a minion. You like
Damn
smash.
it.
You smash its little toy body.
Spending an action point.
All right.
Wait, no, I can't. Never mind.
All right. Big
I'm
Mech
gonna make an
1.
attack roll anyway. Would I have hit it?
No.
Sweet. I kill it anyway.
Okay,
then I
Big Mech
step
1
back to
is going to attack Cat, or well, it starts its turn adjacent to you, so it takes what, 1 damage?
3 damage.
3 damage. All right. Nope. 3. It's going to attempt to grab you.
Oh!
This is versus your reflex. 20.
I'm pretty sure that gets me.
Yeah, that grabs you. So you take 2d6, 6 damage, 9 damage, and you are grabbed.
Okay.
Big Mech is going to attempt to grab Ragtor. Same thing. 12 versus your reflex. You managed to dodge that. Spider Mech 2 moves in and attacks Death Tooth. It goes up with its little feet and has like these little like razor blade claws on its feet.
It'd be nice if we had a controller right now.
A 28 to your AC.
You hit.
5 damage.
Alright.
You'll guys be fine.
Rain of Blows works on minions, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
So Spider Mech 3 is going to go down here and attack Ragtor. Same thing. Razor blade feet, 24 to your AC.
It's.
Yeah, it hits. 5 damage.
Ouch.
Spider Mech 5. He's going to come around here. Yeah, it's going to come right there. And same thing, Death Tooth. Razor blade claws, 16 to your AC. It misses.
Yes. And 6 dies.
Where's 6 at? Oh, it's 6 dies, yeah.
I could go up and kill the others on my turn, but I don't think I'll
Cobalt
have a
attacks
problem with it.
the Big Mac 1. 17 misses. No pirate leader. Waiting for your orders, Captain.
Yes. Next round.
Hold
You can
fast.
jump off next round.
Just say hold fast, so.
Hold fast.
Ractor.
Okay. I could take out all the minions, but I don't think it really.
It's
I don't-
not needed.
Let's worry about the big ones first, and once we take out, once we've got at least the one near the building down, the Big Mac straight. Once we take that down, we can just start hacking into the door.
I'm gonna do blade sweep on the Big Mac. Oh, bugger.
Yeah, what is that versus AC? Nope.
Action point?
Okay.
I can't. Okay, let's see.
Action point gives you another standard action.
Yeah, I'm just looking at what to do. I'll just hit him with Howling Strike.
Alright. Big Mac, you miss. Mari, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna reach some Tigatron right beside Ractor and do another spirit infusion so Ractor can try the Big Mac again.
Go for it. Oh, botch. Terrible rolls. What happened to Tigertron?
He,
Fierce.
Oh.
Yeah.
I get a +1 to that.
Yeah, but you still rolled a 1. It's an automatic miss.
Yeah, he hates to pull out the botch table.
Yeah, that's right. That's correct. I haven't used the botch table in a while, have I?
I use the botch table when they botched twice in a row.
Mm-hmm.
I had someone botch a save 3 times in a row, and
Oh god, that's like instant death.
no,
You guys,
it
you're
wasn't a
lucky
death save.
nothing happens.
It wasn't a death save. It was like ongoing damage or something. I was like, you know what? It changes. You're now stunned or something. I think it was a daze, and I turned it into a stun.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah, that happened when we were fighting like that blue dragon.
Alright, so,
I believe it's my go now.
yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use flanking assault on Big Mac 1. Ta-da! Fuck!
You missed.
Alright, action point.
Alright.
Advanced lunge.
You hit.
Ah! Alright, that means... Is that the right... Yeah. 17 damage.
Very nice. That brings it up to 57.
And I believe that is my turn. And Peony has a +10 to her regular attack, I believe, and is going to tink on Big Mac 1. Miss. And now it's Battlestar.
Battlestar, you're up.
I'm gonna shift over one. And I'm going to, actually, yeah, I'm gonna shift over one. And I'm going to lift my axe and take 4 of damage to, get a +4 to damage roll, to the damage roll of this attack.
Tear your own muscles just to swing it harder.
And, I'm going to use my other Dread Smite. Take 6 cold and necrotic. This is going to be a, Vengeance Strike.
Yeah, it hits.
He takes, +2 for 26 damage.
Ah!
Nice.
So that brings him up to 80, 90.
Yeah,
He's bloodied.
And he takes ongoing 5 cold and necrotic damage. And I'm going to,
Ongoing 5 cold necrotic.
yes, because I hit with that. And I'm going to,
Save ends or what?
save ends, yeah. All ongoing damage is save ends.
Yeah.
And, hold on. Yeah, I might as well. I'm going to use a minor to do Dragon's Breath. This is going to hit Big Mech and the Spider Mech 3. In that order.
Reflex and reflex, they both hit.
Alright.
So Spider Mech 3 is done.
I have
Go
combat advantage. He takes 6 acid damage.
Nice, 96.
And I'm spending an action point. And I'm gonna use
Oh, guess
Martyr
what?
Structure.
He's weak to acid damage. he's weak 5, or he's vulnerable 5 to acid damage. That's 1, so he's up to 101 damage.
And I'm gonna use Martyr's Retribution with my action point.
Alright.
And, hold on, let me check something here real quick. I need to, oh, I can't do my, I can't take my Spirit of Vice thing, but,
Mech
I
is
still
just getting torn apart over there.
this is, oh, motherfuck!
That misses.
He takes 16 radiant damage. He takes, no, wait.
That's 16.
18. I still have combat advantage.
Okay.
So,
119. He's really, like, he's starting to fall apart at the seams, and, like, gases are hissing out between his joints. I guess that was it.
yes.
Big Mech 1.
Takes...
There must be more
1
combat
damage.
than
1
strife
damage.
in the world.
Takes 1 damage. It still has you grabbed.
Fuck.
So it's gonna attempt to use its steel fangs on Captain Percy Deachtooth. That's 23 versus your AC.
Ah, shit. I don't think I have anything that increases my AC, so yeah, you hit.
It's 13 damage.
Ow!
And then as a program to do so, it drops you to the ground. Big Mech 1 attempts to grab Raktor again. That's 21 versus your reflex. I think that hits, yeah.
I like that it's not going after.
Or no, I'm sorry, that's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be -2 there. It's supposed to be 10, so it's 19. That still gets you though.
It hits my reflex. Why not attack fortitude?
I like that
So
it's
that's
attacking.
that's 13 damage and you're grabbed. Spider Mech 2
Is dead.
is dead. Spider Mech 5
Is
is
dead.
dead. That brings up to the Cobalt again. Cobalt's going to do what he does best and swing his big mighty sword to try to hit the Mech 18. The AC misses. Plinks off.
Did you take the ongoing 5 with the Big Mech?
Oh yeah. Big Mech 1 or Big Mech?
It's Big Mech.
Straight.
Ongoing 5, yeah. So that's 19, 20, 21, 22, 24. And this guy should have taken some damage from Captain Death-Tooth. Oh no, I did that. I did the
Yeah, you did that. Alright, I give the signal. Knowles, jump off.
So he starts to make his way over here. He's like up there though. No pirate. No pirate ensign. Alright.
Except for one of them's gonna stay on there, probably the first mate.
Okay, fuck it, he can get up there. They're all like piled up along the wall here.
Whoa, 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 we need the first mate to stay on the ship to pilot it.
Oh yeah, dirt.
Whoopsies.
Oh, please.
I'll
Please.
take a free action to remind the Knolls. Remember, 2 ships, no more, no less.
They like, salute you. Aye, aye. Alright, Raktor, you're up. You're grabbed.
I'm just gonna try to hit him with Howling Strike.
20 to 18
22.
misses.
22. He's
Nice.
got
22,
Better
yeah,
than-
that misses. It's 23.
Oh.
My turn's over.
Mari, you're up. I'm
Okay.
sorry, it's just a bad roll.
I'm gonna resummon Tigatron right here
Okay.
and use Life Box Spirit. And so, Cobalt, he'll kick things off against Big Mech 1.
Okay. Cobalt's been having some shitty rolls today. 26 hits, so that's... what the fuck is this stuff here? 2d8 plus 6. 15 damage. He hits it hard.
Okay, Raptor, you get to do an attack too.
So that brings it to 17.
I missed.
With
Wait, I got a +1?
No, you don't.
You have a +2 with combat advantage. So that's
Not
about
quite
it.
bloodied yet, but it's starting to show
It still
signs
misses.
of wear.
Yeah, he misses by 1.
Okay.
Why do I always miss? The gods are against me.
Because
That's
you
good.
are
Alright.
silly
It is
No
weird
longer
that you're
grabbed.
missing, because I'm less accurate than you.
It's
So,
because you're dragging.
Alright, the Tide of Iron.
It's because Tiamat is on my side.
Haha!
when you
hit.
came up.
Okay, I'm going to do D8 plus 5 Paco damage and pushing. There you go.
Sweet.
So 9 Paco damage.
9 Paco damage, yes.
And he is
He's
Paco
bloodied.
and haloed because he has no mark.
What was your halo?
I choose to mark him.
Because why not?
My turn, right? No,
Yeah, I don't
Peony's
want
turn.
it. Yeah, Peony is going to Super Friendship attack. 22 on Big Mech 1, and that is barely a miss.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a moment. I'm putting my hair up.
I'll let you hit with it. Fuck it.
What
She
so
needs to get some
does she
damage
do
in
like
there.
D6 or 2d8?
I think they're
2d6 plus 4.
Oh, that's right. 13 damage.
She needs to get some action too sometimes. Should be.
Yeah, plus she had to wait downstairs as Percy was with his wife.
I'm sure she does.
Imagine hearing that.
Imagine you were there.
You don't even want to know what that smells like.
Anyway, Balasar,
It's my turn, and I'm gonna walk up here.
and you're going to
Nature
take an
opportunity
opportunity attack. It swings around and tries to grab you with its claw.
Ah.
Versus
Hugs!
27 to reflex, you don't go anywhere. It catches you and grabs you.
All right then.
It's like, well, nope.
You're with me now, buddy.
And does 12 damage,
That's
in the
how it's gonna
process.
be.
crushing you as it grabs with its claw.
All right, hold on.
You still have an attack action.
I know. Still have a minor action too.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna spend it. Vice's reward. I gain 5 temp HP, and I can make a saving throw, and I get +2 to all defenses until the end of my next turn.
Well, I'll let you try to save from his grab.
All right, give me a moment. Since I'm gonna be doing that. Nope. Still grabbed.
Womp womp.
Wait, I'm grabbed too.
He's got more than one arm.
Yeah. It's spider mech.
Yeah, it's got like 6 arms, dude.
It's gonna be like chunk, chunk. It can grab you like 6 people at the same time, but I don't know how it's holding itself up. It's like holding itself up with the people. That would hurt.
Well, this is
So
going
that's sort
to
of
be
the
my
point.
Dominator Strike. I'm going to use my Vice thing to get a +4, take 4 temp HP damage to get +4 to this damage roll, and I still have combat advantage.
31 to AC, that hits.
He takes 27 damage.
Ah, okay, 27.
Now I have
Strike your
40.
level
You
damage.
kill it.
Yay.
I kill it?
You kill it.
Yeah.
Yay. Ooh, nice. Max
It like
damage.
crumbles to the ground as a mech and drops both you and Raktor as its claws lack the hydraulic pressure to power themselves anymore. Big Mech 1
I was about to use a weapon daily and do some more damage too.
attempts to grab Captain Deathtooth again. 27 to your reflex.
It gets me.
Yeah, 16 damage and you're grabbed.
I'll be right back.
I'm also
You're
bloodied, and as a immediate once I quickly do my health here, I'm going to scroll down here, and as my tattoo dictates, I deal a whole 3 force damage to the enemy that bloodied me. 3 damage. You take it.
3 damage, right?
You take a whole 3 damage.
Alright, so that's 90.
What you gonna do, bro? Oh, and also Rain of Steel. It takes another 5 damage because it started next to me.
Yeah. Another 5 damage? Gotcha.
Yeah.
So that puts it up to 103. Oh, wait.
Yeah, 103 is right.
Yeah, okay. That's dead. Cobalt's up. He's going to shift up here and swing his sword at the Big Mech 19. He just like plinks off of it. He's not having a good day. Even with his new upgrades. Something's wrong. Null Pirate Leader is going to move to the other side of the door. And as is his ensign, and they're going to work on that control while these guys work on this controller over here. So I'm going to roll for that. This is going to be like a thievery check. Like a thievery check. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4. They managed to open both sides.
Yeah?
Yep, so the doors actually start to open up. Which is a good thing because the base has now gone on alert.
Yeah.
And I'm going to move some of these guys a little bit.
What I missed?
Yeah, that gives us about, like, we probably have 5 more rounds. So we need to kill this.
They're gonna start filtering out like just tons of these Warforged that I have piled in over here. We're gonna start to filter out.
What did I miss going on?
You guys are in
a lot of
trouble.
Warforged are coming.
Ow.
The Warforged are coming.
The Warforged are coming. The Warforged are coming.
Yeah, you guys have to finish this guy off quick.
I'm gonna charge this guy. This farmer.
Ooh.
32 hit.
That'll do it.
41 damage.
Shit, critical hit, so
And
41
do
damage.
another melee basic attack. Goes of rampage.
I do have to.
It's like right about to fall apart.
Wait, do I have to roll or just do it?
Yes, you roll. It's a melee basic attack.
Miss.
Yes.
Mari.
The rampage is not so rampagey.
Okay. Minor action. Well, standard action. I'm just going to do a spirit infusion on Raptor. So,
Don't
you got
tell me
plus
how
2.
roll.
21 miss. 23 hit. No, you're no longer flanking.
No,
He
I
gets
get
+2 from the attack.
Oh, okay, yeah, you hit.
19 damage.
You kill it.
1d8.
Aaron used credit to leadership.
Okay, I'm gonna run back into the ship now.
And Mari will...
Alright,
Exactly did we hear that?
I have it calculated out. You pretty much have enough time to get the to get people in there and to get enough time to get it started from here. So
I'm
that's
gonna run in there with one of the gnolls and help them deal with that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna get.
you guys successfully. Well, you have enough time to successfully take the 2 airships and get them back. I'm just control seeing them and putting them on to Penny Mill right now just to have them there.
Alright, then I'll when I see that is getting done, I'll run back to the normal ship.
Right on. Oh, yeah.
How much damage did I do in that one round?
Lot.
About 60 or so.
So, yeah, you guys make it out of there. You guys turn tail and you see like dozens and dozens of Warforged just like starting to pile out onto the beachhead as you're taking off with the 3 ships. But you seem to have taken down their long range ability.
For now.
I saw how many how many ships were there. We almost have them matched. And they
yeah,
still
well, they
one,
have
but
the capacity to build them a lot faster there.
Yeah, they can build it. They may be able to outbuild us, but seems the defenses aren't as good as they.
Well, they haven't spent any money on it yet.
Yeah, they have a lot of money to spend on defenses. They're probably going to make sure this never happens again.
Yes,
Yeah.
You timed it well.
So you have actually a pleasant cruise back. Nobody seems to. You don't actually see any other airships in the sky, which is a relief. You do sort of swing around the long way to take across the Nautilus Basin.
Well, I think we're going to head over...
Oh yeah, you're heading over to the Great Desert, near the escarpment, to meet up with Anne, with Cacta. So, yeah, you guys, do you want to send the other 2 airships back, or do you want to bring them with you?
Send them back.
Send them back they make it back to, they're down in Penny Mill then. Okay, I'm going to need to make a new map for that.
Just let me know when you make it, and I'll throw a board cues on there too.
Mari never left the ship.
I'm still rolling 1s. There we go.
Okay, the map is called Hive Alpha.
Alpha Hive. Let's see, sincerity, little penny mail, go way up here. Wait, no, that's not it. Golden Encampment. No, not Golden Encampment. Take 4 cues and Gachka and go over to Hive alpha, and then
Oh, there we go. That's finally.
2 circles. 3 circles.
Why don't I get to choose a deity as a blackguard?
You should.
Basically, it's a tall tower.
It doesn't let me in this.
I don't know how I'm gonna do this yet. I just have to like think of how I'm gonna. Just imagine we're there.
Well, I do, but it's not where I normally do.
You're not gonna be in the hive, by the way. I guess you're gonna wait outside till she meets with you, because like respecting her wishes, I guess.
Okay. Well.
Yeah,
because
you guys
tend to be
are
very
going to the hive.
secretive.
Oh yeah, I don't think you'd want me in there anyway, so I'll just be in the bottom floor. Just milling around, getting tell me what
this is the smallest one's the bottom floor. Like I sort of want to have it like.
But they're built like up. Ooh, that's structurally.
They're very interesting structural things. Like I'll show you what they sort of look like here.
I'm spreading the good word of Sylvanus to everyone.
He's some solicitor outside the front.
Jehovah's Witnesses, man.
I need to remember to buy
Like there's
some.
sections like that stack over top of each other. That's how I
Like
imagine it. Either that or actually, if I did it like.
It's like an upside down Tower of Babel.
Like sections like that were like stacked on top of one another.
Right.
I need to
So like there's cities built on the plate sides, but they're grown out from the middle, so they're flat sort of on top, but they have like decks that the cities are actually built on. So you'd have like these things, and then you'd have the cities like here and here, and on top and stuff like that, and just build up like that with structural members all around them and stuff, of course.
Awesome.
That's what I imagine in my head, anyway.
Alright, I'm back. Where
That sort of makes sense for like a structural hive sort of.
We're back
community.
to where Cactus and I are.
Mhm.
Oh, we're following Cactus' story.
I guess a little bit. So we're gonna like sort of flashback to before you get there, where Cacta arrives, and
What map?
it's
Hive Alpha.
Hive Alpha. Yeah, we're not. I don't really have a design for the map yet, so.
Okay.
Let's say we're just going to do it this in place. So what I'm going to do is, where you guys have the circles, just whatever, I'm going to draw a couple of really big circles here for the different platters. These will be like the actual places where the city housing's built.
I hadn't quite read what some of the stuff for Tiamat was beforehand. Forcefully advocating the theft of those fits in perfectly. I didn't realize that.
She is the goddess of greed, so why not?
If they cannot defend it, they don't deserve to own it. That is word for word in it as one of her tenets. I am good follower of Tiamat. All your shit belongs to me.
Yeah.
Especially Voracuse.
Why are you hating on him?
I don't know. Because he's not a cow.
Okay.
That seems like a viable reason.
But yeah, on the surface of each plate, it's more or less like a town, only like sort of more geometrically laid out.
What is?
Like housing and stuff like that everywhere. Anyway, so you arrive back to your home hive, and yeah, instantly a lot of memories flush back, and you know that you're home immediately.
How does this not collapse on itself?
Because it's awesome.
I'm going to look
I'm
at.
gonna like draw this stuff out to show like what it would look like, because I think I could come up with some neat ideas.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at Borkes and just mutter, magic. Move on.
they're bioengineering is what it is. Like the things, the plates that are like they're grown, they're biologically grown, and that's what holds them up. They're living constructs that can actually hold themselves together.
An idea appears. Would we be able to sell one of the airships we stole to the Knolls?
What now? Probably, yeah.
How much would we get from that?
How much will we get for that?
Quite a bit, I would imagine.
Because I just realized I have basic scale armor, and I would be much better tank if I had better armor.
I just realized I follow the god of wealth. So yeah, I'm all for this idea.
Is someone in a wind tunnel?
Me.
Ow. Oh.
Okay. Is it done? Is it done?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that was me. I was messing with something in my vent zone.
Oh, okay.
Apparently. You can hear that.
Very industrious people.
Bloody bugs.
Plus, I'll hopefully have enough money left to get a talking sword.
Why do you want an intelligent sword?
Because it will be a small animal.
And it builds like so on and so forth. So okay,
Yeah,
what
that
level? The
reply-
first level, I guess, is going to be like your shops and stuff like that, your commerce area where people mostly come in and out. The second area is going to be like your administration, your government buildings. Your third one's going to be like your really expensive housing, like the really upper class people that run everything, and the top, or your middle of your second area is going to be the expensive housing and the government. The third area is going to be like where like your industrial areas are for like processing and everything, and the top area is going to be the cheaper housing for like most of the hive workers.
This is underground, right?
No, it's above ground.
The fuck?
It's like these big giant towers. The air runs through them. It keeps them cool, and like they're very like that's why they build them in plates, so the shade from the one city covers them one underneath of it. They're like thousands of feet tall in the middle of the desert. Just these towers like that. Could you just imagine?
Yeah, I imagine someone was on crack when they came up with this.
Shut up. I was not on crack.
No, like a giant termite mound, right, Mark?
Yeah.
You've never been around many bugs, have you?
No, I have not.
I love insects.
That just sounds like something like a insectoid hive-ish thing to me.
Yeah, it's definitely something. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, it's definitely something a bunch of bug people would do.
I want to like do a painting of it, like all these like giant hives in a desert, just like sticking up in the middle of like a land that's like savage otherwise.
Yeah.
But like they use the shape like the way the shape is, sort of how it curves on the inside of the thing. The liquid like can condense on it and run down so that they can collect water and things like that through the system.
Yeah.
Just stuff like that. It works for like the air comes in from the side, it blows down this curve, and then it comes back out through the city, and it circulates that way. Things like that.
Cactus going to tell Borcuse, you can go through and enter the merchant quarter, but if you go any further...
Well, there's guards that, usually you can't really get up.
They're probably
Yeah,
kind of like the half-elves just randomly walking in there and be like, oh, hi, I'm here now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll get you to the first floor. You can
But I
she's
mean,
pretty
there's,
right now.
the stalls are all manned by Thrykeen in the first area.
We have some of the best stuff ever.
Yeah, by the way,
Also-
this is at ground level. This is like basically.
Maybe we could befriend the bug people by selling them an airship.
What are they going to do with the airship?
What we tell them to.
Build
They-
more places?
They can make an animal that is an airship. They
Pretty
don't
much.
need an airship.
I actually kind of want to see that now.
They've gone for years. It's like traveling without the need of airships. I mean, you live on Athos for about 100, 200, 300 years. You find no method of fast travel.
Yep.
Especially when you can jump like absolute mad people.
Yeah, I can just imagine these big ass like helium bugs, fucking
Flying around. between the
actually,
between the different eyes. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Kind of like the overlords from StarCraft.
I kind of want to go there to find out if those things exist. Like, yeah.
How many tokens is too many tokens to have summoned at any given point in time?
4.
Really?
I had
Because you have one from your theme, you have perhaps one from your class, you have one from your companion, spirit companion if you're a multi-class shaman,